Hi children, good morning. Good morning to all of you. I hope that you are all fine. So welcome to our St. Clair School online classes children, right? So here in the last class we discussed about one of the qualitative property. So what are those qualitative properties discussed in the last class? It means one of the qualitative property, that is the RLVP, relative lowering of vapor pressure, and the second one is here elevation of boiling point. Elevation of boiling point. Elevation of boiling point. Now third one is, now we are going to discuss about third one, that is the depression of freezing point. Depression of freezing point. Depression of freezing point. Right children? So first of all, what is meant by freezing? What is meant by freezing? Right children? See here, we know that the conversion of physical state from one state to another state we are considered as a, so that is the conversion of physical states. Right children? Here freezing means when the liquid substance can be converted into solid state. When the liquid substance can be converted into solid state, that is we are considered as a freezing. The temperature at which the liquid substances are converting into solid state, we have to consider as a freezing point. Right children? So here we know that when we take in the ice, here solid, here water will be freezes at 0 degree centigrade. So water in the form of liquid state, and then it can be converted into solid phase at 0 degree centigrade. At this particular temperature, here water can be existed in the form of both liquid state and solid state. So that is the temperature. The temperature at which the liquid substance will be converting into solid phase, that is the temperature we have to consider as a freezing temperature. That is the point we have to consider as a freezing point. Right children? And here when you take in the ice plus salt we have to consider as a freezing mixture. What children? We have to consider as a freezing mixture. This is the freezing mixture we have to use it for to cool the temperature, and we have to decreasing the temperature. Right children? So now going to discuss about what is meant by depression of freezing point. Depression of freezing point. What is meant by depression of freezing point is, suppose if we can take one of the pure solvent. Right children? So this is the pure solvent we have to consider as a non-volatile solvent. So for the volatile solvent, that is the freezing point of volatile solvent, we have to consider as a freezing point T naught F. Freezing point, that's why we had F. Here it is the pure solvent is T naught F. Right children? Suppose when you are adding the non-volatile solute to the pure solvent, then automatically what will happen here? Here actually pure solvent having some freezing point. So when we are adding the non-volatile solute to the pure solvent, then automatically what will happen children? Here the freezing point of solution is decreases. Here solute to solvent means to consider as a solution. Here it is here considered as a TF. We have to consider as a TF. So when we comparing these two components, here T naught F is greater than that of TF. That means freezing point of pure solvent is greater than that of freezing point of the solution. Based on that, what we are saying here, we have to subtract the freezing point of solution from the freezing point of pure solvent. So based on that, what we are saying here, what is the definition of depression of here? Decreasing the freezing point. That's what we consider depression of freezing point. Right children? See here, now what is the definition of freezing point means? Here, what is the definition? What is the definition of depression of freezing point means? It is the difference of difference of freezing point of pure solvent to the non-volatile solute containing solution. Right children? See here, it is the difference of freezing point of pure solvent. So delta TF equal freezing point of pure solvent considered as a T naught F minus here non-volatile solute containing solution means TF. See here delta TF equals to T naught F minus TF. So here T naught F is the freezing point of pure solvent. TF is what is that freezing point of solution. Right children? So now this is the relation according to the Raoult's law. According to the Raoult's law, what we are saying here, T naught F is minus TF is directly proportional to the delta P. So instead of that, so when you substitute here delta TF is directly proportional to the delta P. Based on that, delta TF is equals to KF into delta P means we have to consider as a P naught minus P. Here it is we have to consider as a T naught F minus TF equals to KF into P naught minus P. See here KF we have to consider as a cryoscopic constant. What's your name? Cryoscopic constant. Here KF we have to consider as a cryoscopic constant or freezing constant or ebullioscopic constant. What's your name? Ebullioscopic constant. So this is about what is meant by depression of freezing point. So when you take in the relation between here delta TF, instead of that we have written as delta TF equals to KF into here P naught minus P. Here P naught minus P, lowering of vapor pressure. This is represented as a lowering of vapor pressure, LVP, lowering of vapor pressure. So from this we have written as KF into here small w1 by m1 into capital M2 by small w2. So this is we have to consider as a relation between here W1 is the weight of solute, M1 is the molecular weight of solute, here M2 is the molecular weight of solvent, W2 is the weight of the solvent. So when you compare this relation with molality means we have written as delta TF equals to KF into W1 by M1 into 1000 by W2. See here, this is we have to consider as a molality. Based on that we have to consider as a delta TF equals to KF into M. So this is the relation between molality and freezing point. Right children? So this is about what is meant by depression of freezing point. Right children? So this is about one of the what is that? See here, this is the one of the qualitative property. So till now we discussed about there are three qualitative properties. One is relative lowering of vapor pressure and elevation of boiling point, and after that depression of freezing point. And last final we have one of the qualitative property, that is the osmosis. What is meant by osmosis and what is meant by osmotic pressure? These are all points we will discuss in the next class. Okay children, so please all of you stay home, stay safe. Thank you.